Oh, man, this place is bugging me, man. It's wigging me already. Let's cut out of this hole.
Hey, man, let's cut this jazz. The cat with the books is bugged out. Let's rock.
Yeah. This sweet jam we're listening to is by our main man, Cullah. You know he's one of our favorite musicians. This song is called Referent Power, and it's from his All the Colors of the Rainbow album. Check out Cullah. We love him. He's got his new album coming out in April. I think it's the 27th. He drops a new album every year, and the coolest thing about it is he releases it for free. I mean, you can go and buy his music on iTunes and whatnot, or donate on his website, but he puts out an album every year for free, and so you can go and download his music and listen to it if you want for nothing. But obviously, support the guy. He puts out great music. We're legitimate fans, and he, if no matter what you're a fan of, what genre of music, I guarantee you go and you listen to his songs, and you're gonna find something that you like. Guarantee it. He has such a wide range with his musical talents, so definitely recommend him. This episode is with comedian Chad Zumock. We had an awesome time. We did the show live from the House of Comedy in Minneapolis at the Mall of America. Chad was there all weekend, headlining the House of Comedy. We got to go to, we went to his, the Saturday night show? Blast. The guy killed it. Hilarious comedian. Great guy, too. We had a blast sitting down with him, and we made a friend. We really like this guy. Got to hang out with him for a while afterwards, and really get to know him. The episode we had, it was a fun one. There a lot of shit happened. We had Ester called in. We talked to Sam Tripoli on the phone. We actually played a bit from Punch Drunk Sports, where they were talking about us on the show about a month or so ago. And Chad just, talks to us about all the different comedians he came up with, friends that he kind of took him under his wing when he was coming into the comedy scene. And he also tells us a very, very interesting story about shitting his pants, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and I hope you do too. This episode's sponsored by Twin City Aerial. Go check them out at twincityaerial.com. Drones, dude, drones. They can do like building inspections for construction sites, for real estate, residential real estate, commercial real estate. They do mapping and 3D modeling, stuff that I know nothing about. And they do drone repair, which is one of their big things. You can check them out at twincityaerial.com or call them at 952-297-7900. And we're also sponsored by Radio Public. It's a podcast app. It's absolutely free. You can get it for your Android phones on the Google Store, or you can get it for your iPhones on the iPhone Apple Store. It's a free app, and they sponsor us. So every time you listen to the show on the Radio Public app, we get a little kickback. So it helps pay for things for the show. Helps keep this thing running. So we appreciate the support. And if you go and you're a fan of the show, we ask that you please listen to it on the Radio Public app. All right, this was, like I said, a really fun episode. I think it's time to get into it. So here we go with Chad Zumock.
Now, tonight's adventure into the unknown.
Shut up and sit down.
I'm good, Sergeant Frenzy.
What's up, Minnesota? How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Hello!
Hello! You're so far away.
I'm right here. Good. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Get breathy. Get breathy.
And on that note...
Can I tell you guys one thing?
Yeah.
I don't know much, but I know how to love you.
I am neither a sergeant nor am I in a frenzy.
Sorry, dude. It's the Sarge Show. Dude, we're trying to bang pussy, you motherfucker.
I feel like we're all on coke.
What's your
45 minutes on this?
You people listening at home, you're lucky that you don't have to see how these two dance to their own theme song.
All right. After the very long theme song, we're here. What's
We're
up?
here. We made it. Yay.
We're here live at the House of Comedy, the Mall of America, with who we got?
We have a very special guest.
Who is it?
I think he should announce himself, and they'll just know by his voice.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name's Chad Zumock. I'm a comedian.
Chad Zumock!
It's Chad.
Here, pick it up. Can you hear us? You sound so sad.
I'm so happy to be here with the most fuckable couple of all time.
Yeah, apparently.
According to Sam Tripoli.
According to Sam Tripoli, we were voted most fuckable podcast.
Yep. This is the rumor.
You sound like you've been here at the mall way too long, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna kill myself.
It's sucking your soul.
It's like I have not been outside. I went to Chevy's across the street. That was like my outside. But I'm here till Sunday at the Mall of America. And shout out to Tammy Bronson and Rick Bronson. Thank you for having me. But I want to kill myself. I legitimately want to kill myself.
This is a badass club, but that is the downfall of doing this club is you're stuck in the mall. Especially,
I'm here.
You're here. I mean, you don't have a car. You're here from Ohio, right?
No, I live in LA now.
You went back to LA again?
Yeah, I live in LA. And I originally lived in Cleveland, Ohio, which is not fun.
But everybody comes from Ohio, it seems like. There's so many comedians and actors and like people in entertainment.
I was laying in bed last night masturbating.
Yeah.
And I started thinking to myself, think about all the great comics coming from Ohio.
Yeah.
And I went to Kent State University, which is a great university. But this university, we brought Arsenio Hall, Steve Harvey, Drew Carey, John Caparulo, Steve Byrne, Tammy Pascatelli, and keep going on and on and on. But Ohio in general, Brian Redband's from Columbus.
Yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe's from Youngstown.
Yep.
Like we're Ohio, dude.
That's
who
crazy.
Who else is from there? There's so many of Ester Koo, isn't she from there?
Esther.
Koo?
I don't know. I don't think Esther's from. Esther and I have been messing around, hanging out.
I was listening to the episode, your latest one of Sit Down, Chad.
Oh,
Sit Down, Zumock.
Yeah, the one you didn't promote.
But you have to be on the show for your podcast to be approved by us.
Now it will
we still
be.
listen.
Okay.
So
After this.
Now tomorrow or tonight, we'll do a
Make it official.
breaking news.
I'm pulling up Esther Koo right now. Sorry.
Or maybe it was Chicago I'm thinking of. I can't remember. But there's so many people that are from the Ohio.
No, there's lots. Let's see if Esther answers.
Yeah, call her. Okay.
Esther.
Yo.
You're on a podcast right now. Can we record you so I don't get sued?
What?
You're on a podcast right now. Can I record you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you from Ohio or Chicago?
Chicago. What podcast am I on?
Damn it. Sarge,
Tell them the podcast.
Sarge approved.
Hi, Esther.
What's up, Esther?
It's a Sarge approved. What's the podcast?
It's called Sarge Approved.
Sarge approved. It's on. We're in Minneapolis right now, Minnesota.
Oh, awesome.
Your name came up. We thought you were from Ohio, so
Yeah.
we're trying to figure it out.
I thought you were, because everyone's from Ohio.
No, Redband and Keith Quigley are from Ohio. I'm from Chicago.
You're a Chicago chick.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, I owe you $20.
There's $20. Esther, do you want to plug anything before I hang up on you?
Come to Calgary, March 22nd.
We're close.
Yay, do
We're
it. We're
fairly
really close
to
to Canada.
What is Calgary? Like, what's going on there?
I'm doing a comedy show.
It's your own show?
It's me, Kate Quigley, and Amy Schreiber.
Oh, that's a great show, dude. Mm-hmm. I'll go to that show. Fuck yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Some killer females.
Girls
Yeah.
only.
Right?
Want to talk her?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ester Koo, if you listen to Sarge's podcast. Thank you, Esther.
Thanks, Esther.
Thank you, Esther. All right, so she's from Chicago.
There you go.
I was wrong.
Soon to be in Calgary.
But everybody else is from Ohio.
Yes.
Is it weird that I'm that I'm hiding behind this mic?
No, you got a whole setup, dude. You're more professional than I am. I respect this.
Well,
I respect this process.
Thank you.
So, you've been stuck in this mall for 3 days.
Yeah.
And did you go out to do radio or anything?
No, I did Tom Bernard's show, who's a legend in this fucking area.
KQRS.
Yes, and I was a radio guy. Like, I started in radio. Mm-hmm. And I
in Ohio, right?
I was inspired by radio guys, and Tom Bernard was a guy who everyone knew who, like, even if you're out of state, like, he was respected. He was respected.
Not that close. About this far away.
So Tom Bernard was respected. Cock.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, man, and he's in the Radio Hall of Fame, and so every time I come to town, like, I look forward to doing the show and, you know, meeting you guys. Like, it's another level.
Which is better, Tom Bernard's show or our show?
So far, Tom Bernard. With all due respect.
All right, it's early. It's early. We got more drinking to do.
There's still time.
Would you do it right here in the mall then?
What's that?
Did you do his show right here in the mall?
No,
then?
he's like 45 minutes away. I don't know where the hell we went, but...
Oh, so you left the mall?
Yeah, we left the mall.
Okay, so you have seen daylight.
I've seen daylight.
You left your coat, too?
I did.
Did you get it back yet?
I left it at the Tom Bernard show.
Did you get it back?
I did.
Is that
and I
it?
returned it to Foot Action. God damn it.
What was special about it?
I just bought it
Oh, it was brand
randomly. I'm like,
new?
I want to wear a new jacket on stage because my friends Sarah Tiana and Dolph Ziggler were here.
Yeah.
I went to college with Dolph Ziggler. His name's Nick Nemeth. He's a Kent State graduate. I was like, I want a new coat on stage. So I went out there. I wore my new coat. And I'm like, I don't like this coat. After I did the show, so I returned the coat. And no, Nick Nemeth and Sarah Tiana, hilarious comics. Please look them up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, what are you doing, Sarge?
For my phone.
Sarge, you're out.
I don't know. His phone.
You were
lost.
out.
So you test drove the coat. I've done that.
I test
before.
drove what?
I've the coat. You test drove it, and you decided it wasn't a good fit, so you returned it.
Exactly.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Took it for a run.
Yeah.
Right. You buy
same
cars,
thing with shoes,
same way?
cars. Yeah.
Right.
People.
So I get a text from him, and this is the text. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here we go. It's from your boyfriend Sarge, who runs the podcast. This is what he sends me. He goes, "I'll text you when we are on our way." Melissa, which is you, is trying to pick out an outfit that shows off her super tits. True text. Look at that's from him.
Well, how did give us your
great tits? But I don't.
Did you pick the right outfit?
2019. I don't want to get Me Too.
Is it distracting? She's not going to Me Too you. Promise you that.
But I'm respecting you. But I'm just saying, like,
she's trying to distract you. She's trying to throw you off your game.
And I respect. I respond back.
He's trying not to look at you.
I know. I don't want to get punched. It's a whole thing.
No.
You're not gonna get punched, man.
That'd be funny if you just hear a pop.
I know.
Chad's out.
It'd be great.
Fall on the floor.
It would go viral.
It would.
The podcast would go viral.
I want to jump into a little segment that we do.
Oh yeah.
Do whatever. I don't care.
Just to get the ball rolling here. It's called Real Talk. Okay.
Real Talk.
So let me.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Keep forgetting that this
rolling.
is. All right, and it's
called Real Talk.
It's called Real Talk.
By the way, I have an album online. It's called A White Guy Named Chad. If you want to pick it up, it's it's not free, but if you stream it on Spotify, it's free. It's like you just stream it. It's there.
Do you get any kind of money from Spotify for that kind of shit?
I do. I get
pennies.
I do get a kickback. Pandora and SiriusXM has been the most, but I do get some money. Yeah.
Is it anything worth Anything?
Every now and then I'll get this big cut of money. I'm like, oh, where's this coming from? So
okay,
that's good.
Spotify is kind of shitty, but if you want to support me, iTunes is the best way to do it.
Right.
Okay.
We don't have iPhones anymore. Where else can we get it if we don't have iPhones?
No, Amazon, all that bullshit.
Amazon.
We can still get it on iTunes.
Okay.
I get the money.
We have
we're buying your album tonight. We're gonna buy 2 copies.
Really?
2 copies.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. Unless you have actual physical copies here. Do you have merch?
No, I didn't bring it.
You didn't bring any merch?
I'm a horrible businessman.
You didn't bring any merch?
Terrible.
God damn it, dude.
Terrible business guy.
See, next time you come to Minnesota, you better bring merch because we'll
I know.
buy it.
Like, I'm not good at like the promotion. Like, I do okay, but I should be doing something. Because people come to see me and they really do want something, and I have nothing to give. I just hug them.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks for coming.
Thanks. Here's your gift.
Thanks for listening to Punch Drunk and Chad
bumper
Zumock.
sticker or a coffee mug, something little.
Real talk. It's
time to get real.
It's time to get real.
with the
All right,
talk.
now the Real Talk is a little segment we do where listeners send in questions specifically for the guests. So there's questions for
Sarge,
you.
talk to me, baby.
I'm talking, baby. All right, let me pull these questions up. We've got a few. Let's see.
How many different people submitted questions?
It's like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay.
Let's see. We've got.
Actually, you know who I
first
talked
question.
to today? Jim Florentine. He said you reached out to him.
Did he tell you what he said?
No.
Okay, good.
But I was talking to him on the phone. He goes, some guy emailed me about you. So I don't know who he was, but I don't know what's going on.
He doesn't even remember us. He's been on our show.
Yeah. Well, he was just trying to be funny.
He gave me a question. One of them's from Florentine.
Jim Florentine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
By the way, great comic. If you could, he has a new special called "I Got the House." It's coming out at the end of the month. It's hilarious. It's about his ex-wife. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, we love Florentine.
Yeah.
Brutally
fucking
hilarious.
Awesome.
If you're a comic,
you
should respect the special. Like, it is, as a comic, like, you appreciate like honesty. Like, it's the honest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's
Florentine's
like,
a legend in our eyes,
dude. He's a legend in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's my big brother in comedy, but he's still a legend in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I talk to him every day on the phone, and every day I'm like, oh my god, this is my friend. He's my dad, my brother, everything. I love him.
That's awesome.
I know.
I care about him.
Okay, all right. First question comes from Mr. Sam Tripoli.
Oh. I've heard of him.
This seems more like a statement. You recently shit your pants? That was how it's quite.
That's from Sam?
Yeah.
God damn it, yes.
So, elaborate, please.
I'm in my 40s. I recently shit my pants. True story. I've actually, I swear to God, I've never shit my pants, ever.
Not even
Me neither.
sharded?
Me neither.
Not even a shirt. Well, you know, there are always those, like, weird things, but, like, a legit shit where shit's coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
That just happened.
Which everyone says that they've shit their pants maybe numerous times in their life, and I'm not in that group. I've never even pissed myself when I've been drunk, like go drunk and piss myself.
And I shit my pants, and I don't want it. Like, this is as true. Like,
we need to know the sequence of events leading up.
By the
to
way,
this.
I'm not getting laid from the story. No one's gonna fuck me from the story.
Your honesty will be very appreciated, though.
But I was going to see my buddy Godfrey, who's a comic, good friend, at the Laugh Factory. And as I'm leaving the comedy store to the Laugh Factory, I'm like, I gotta shit. And I see a Chipotle, right? So I'm like, I'll go to this Chipotle to take a shit. Because they're responsible for a lot of shits.
They owe it to us.
And they see me and they put closed. Like, I could not walk in. So I'm like, I'm fucked. What am I going to do? I go to my trunk. I get a pair of Jordans and calf shirt. I go to the parking garage. I took a shit in the parking garage. It's not a joke. This is 100% true. I took a shit behind a Dodge Neon in a parking garage. And I shit my pants. Like, there was shit. I had to throw away the pants. The pants are done.
So were you like you were still shitting as you were trying to get your pants down? Kind of
I
thing?
didn't want that to happen. You don't
Nobody wants
that
to happen.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that to happen. So the shit was in my pants. I had to throw away the pants. But I had these Jordan I'm sorry, these Nike.
Wait. So what were you wearing? You had to throw your pants away.
I did. I was naked at one point, and a t-shirt, no pants. My dick was hanging out.
Yeah,
hanging out.
I suppose your underwear.
And behind a Dodge Neon, and I put on some Nike shorts. Nike has a slogan called "Just Do It." I like to think just do it.
Just poo it.
And then I wiped my ass with the Cavs shirt because the Cavs they're shit since LeBron's left.
Yep.
So
that's
so I wiped my ass and then I leave. And that was a story, true story. I don't care. This is not even a joke. It's a fucking story.
It's a great story.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, this is what happened. I shit my fucking pants on February.
Yeah, this is recent.
Yeah, I legit shit my pants. Fucking Sam. February.
Oh, you got it marked on your calendar.
28th.
28th. Okay.
That's when I shit my pants.
Okay.
Leap year, right?
That was like a week. That's about a week ago.
So
over a week ago. Congratulations, man!
Thank you.
You joined a club that not everyone is a member of. I'm not in that club.
I don't know if it's a badge of honor or what, but I did it
a little bit.
And I shared it.
I shared
Next
it.
question. That was a great story. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. I love a good shit in my pants story. I really do. So Eddie Ift.
Ugh.
Yeah, right? No, we love Eddie. First he responded by saying everything I know about Chad would make him angry. Then he said, just tell him that you're John Ift's favorite comedian.
John Ift is Eddie's brother.
Okay.
And John Ift and Eddie does not get along at all.
Okay.
Eddie has been very sweet to me my whole career. He's taken me out on the road. I love Eddie. I really do love him.
He's the greatest.
But John Ift is his brother, and I think it's a problem.
So why did you say that then?
I don't know. Like, he's like the fuck. I'm trying to think of an analogy.
Wait, is it older brother or younger brother?
Maybe it's younger. I don't know the age difference, but Eddie and him don't get along, and I don't know why.
I'm guessing it's an older brother.
Possibly.
It's gotta be.
You got Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy.
Like,
There's John Ift and Eddie Ift.
I'm picturing an older brother that used to give Eddie wedgies and shit growing up.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about Eddie. Eddie's funny. He's a great comic.
Yeah.
He's a very funny. He's a good-looking guy. He's in shape. He has a beautiful wife and kid. Mm-hmm. So I don't know John Ift's story, but I know they don't get
heard of him until now. I didn't even know he had a brother. He's never mentioned him.
Well, he's from Pittsburgh originally,
which makes sense.
I opened up for him in Pittsburgh, and we've done shows. I met his mom and dad, and they're like Eddie's always been really good to me, so I have nothing bad to say. And John was cool. John invited me to a Browns game because I'm a Cleveland Browns fan.
Yeah,
and
which isn't a bad thing these days.
Oh, we won games. Dude.
I know.
We won games.
I know.
We didn't go to
Last
playoffs.
year had to be fucking exciting for you.
We never won a finals, but we won games, so that was huge.
And you were actually really damn close to making the playoffs and winning that division.
Baker Mayfield. I was with Sam Tripoli. We met Baker Mayfield.
Really?
True story.
How tall is he?
He's tall. I'm 5'9". He's 6'1", easily.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look that tall.
When on the field, he looks tall.
Yeah, we watched that NFL show Hard Knocks where it has the Browns training camp. Did you watch that?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's
jerked
badass.
off to that. I bet.
Jerked off to Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I would if it was the Vikings.
Yeah.
I'll just
right.
Shout out to my buddy Nick Swartzen from fucking Minnesota, dude.
Don't shout out to him. Fuck Nick Swartzen.
You don't like him?
No, we love Nick Swartzen. He would appreciate that.
At Nick Swartzen on Twitter.
Eddie F. also wanted to know where you're featuring this weekend.
Eddie is an asshole.
I know.
Because I've meddled for him forever. And he could not wait to answer these questions that you sent him.
I know. Okay, so you want to know what Jim Florentine asked?
I'm like an ego. Here, stand-up's about ego. We're all ego maniacs.
Yes. You stand on a stage with a spotlight on you, a microphone in your hand.
And I'm comfortable opening for people. Like, I'm like, all right, Godfrey, you're my friend. Florentine, you're my friend. Eddie, if you're my friend.
Yeah.
But these psychopaths, they think they have to be the Marquita name. I'm like, I don't give a shit. So
that's definitely something that you see plenty often in the
Sam Tripoli's an egomaniac.
You think so?
Yes. Eddie is an egomaniac.
So if Sam's
Godfrey's
doing a show,
an egomaniac.
If Sam's doing a show that he put together, he has to close the show.
Egomaniac.
Right?
Ego. By the way, great comics, by the way. Eddie, Jim, Eddie, they're all great comics. But egomaniacs.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And I don't give a fuck.
You kind of have to be an egomaniac.
I'll open up for you. I don't care. I just want to hang out with my friends. They're my friends. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
And they're so much fun to hang out with. But they're douchebags.
That's
total
the beauty of being friends with comedians.
Please leak this out. I want this audio to get to them.
This happens a lot with us when we have people on. Please
Well, I just talked
delete
about
this.
you couples on our Punch Drunks podcast. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone wants to have sex with your wife.
Everybody
girlfriend.
on the podcast was talking about, and I can't pull it up here. I was actually going to pull this shit up.
That's okay. We don't need to.
Hold on.
They were super into her.
Let me see if I can.
You can check it out.
According to the audio, and Jason Tebow, my friend, they had to comment on her.
There was.
As you pull this up, I have to take a piss.
Okay.
Bruce Willis in the 80s. Looks like he only comments the photos of himself.
I like to call that my future.
Oh, you guys want to hear something funny?
Yeah, I'm me.
So I have some friends of mine in Minnesota. They do a podcast called Sarge Report.
Sarge?
Yeah. Okay.
This is from Punch Drunk
And
Sports.
I've never met them in person up until this week, but I've done their podcast a lot, so I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I've only seen this of like the Skype.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Hey, we're coming to the Late Show." So I'm like,
you Skyped into their
their podcast.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, okay, cool, but you know, your show shows up, you're like trying to get shirts, you're doing all this crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
So
This is why you were at Bronson's gig.
yeah. So I see this like really good-looking couple hanging out. And I'm like, wow, that's a really good couple. I don't even think they're probably coming to the show. And they're just getting liquored. Like, she's getting liquored. And she's got a huge rack. And one time she makes eye contact with me. She doesn't look. She looks away. I'm like, oh, okay. So I do my show.
This is from
chick
that episode.
Fucking heckles me, right?
Super Tits heckles you?
She was heckling
Drunk as
Tripoli.
fuck, heckling me, right? Heckle. After the show, I get a text. Hey, man, it was good seeing you at the show. Sorry we didn't get to... I go, were you guys there? And then I realized that was my friends who had showed up and for some reason didn't come up to me and go, hey, it's Sergeant Missy.
The only time they talked to you was when they were heckling you?
No, he didn't. He's great.
Yeah. That's the only contact they made with you.
Was drunk and heckled me. My old friends heckled me, so I felt so bad because I just right before the show you're in like fucking chaos time.
Yeah.
So I decided to do the podcast Sunday. It was a fucking storm. This fucking Nigerian guy picks me up named Muhammad in his beat up fucking van. We're just like sliding all over the place.
Oh, it was a literal storm.
Dude, it was like insane.
I thought you meant the show was like
No, the show's great.
You can bust that out?
The weirdest thing is I realized I've been playing tinfoil hat shows so much. I just got my fans are there, so I can say whatever.
Yeah, you're playing at Coors Field with the wind blowing out.
Yeah. So then I go to Minneapolis, and like I'm looking out, and there's dudes in flannels just like hugging like large farmer chicks.
Mom?
Yeah, and they're just like, I think like I wore my Hale Sagan shirt, which looked like
Busting out the stolen
Slayer
right
shirt,
now.
which had like a pentagram behind it. So I had to wear a jacket over that because I go, this might fuck with people's heads.
Really?
They might not know. Yeah. Dude, it like...
I didn't know this was you guys, by the way.
I mean, it's like they're not...
Yeah, I didn't even know that he was talking about us on Punch Drunk.
Because that's your...
I'm an LA resident. I pay taxes here.
Dude, so I got heckled by my own friend.
Oh, shit, Jesus.
I'm going to be at that club March 8th and 10th.
Zumock mixes him strong.
God damn it,
How about
Chad.
that?
We really got to talk about this. This is really what we want to do.
Just a dash.
I feel like we adopted a kid from Russia and we realized he's fucking crazy. And it's like, how can we get this Russian kid back to Russia? And that's what I'm feeling right now.
I'm going to
But
be
it was
sleeping
funny,
on that
so
booth
we did
right
the
back there
podcast. It was
tonight.
great. I told him, I go, you guys are way more fuckable than I've ever met of any podcast people. Like most podcast people.
I'm going to get to the part where they really start talking about her tits.
Podcasts out there. Oh, that's a great question.
That's so mean.
What? Okay, you're putting Fire and Kid up there. I'm putting the Sarge
Fighter and the Kid
on there. They're fucking great. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan's kind of sexy, but I don't know about Brian.
Festival of Friendship. Is there
most fuckable podcast of all time?
Is there any podcast that has children on it?
That's Tebow, right?
Yeah.
Tebow.
I would say that's not one.
Jason, she has a 9-month-old. Why
Yeah, I
would
was
you
going to
say
say,
that?
because then let's exclude them.
Dude, he's really starting.
Unless they're hot
Look
children.
at this memory I just had come up on Facebook. Unstruck Podcast Tuesday.
Oh, wow, I didn't even remember that.
Yeah.
That was like, had to be a long
Oh,
time
you
ago.
know what that is?
We pulled you up on like the screen.
He likes to heckle Sam.
Yeah, you can't see it. That's her right there? Thing. Yeah. Dude, big, he's good looking, she's got a rack. They're great, and they're wonderful people. They're a couple? Yeah, they're a couple. They make love to each other. Yeah, I asked if I could watch them fuck. They go, I'm not feeling it. Florentine's been on it. Yeah, it's a good podcast. They're wonderful people.
Wow, they're killing it.
Dude, they're
It's
doing
called
well.
Podbean, that website, to be fair. What
Yeah,
is
you'll get up on Podbean.
Yeah.
This is
Three?
This is becoming a punch drunk Sarge Crew swap
We should
cast.
definitely not be on
Delete that one. I regret that fucking picture with all my life.
I think there's more that comes up, right?
Yeah.
Remember I had highlights for a week?
Jason gets.
That was from the Ice House.
It wasn't longer than
Jason gets real booby hungry.
That was from the gig we did at the Ice House.
Where are those glasses? Just done?
No,
Is that Super Jugs right there?
She's pretty hot.
Super Jugs?
Yeah, but let's get the fun bags out, idiot.
Dude, they're my friends. Stop that.
You're talking about her tits for the fucking...
No, well, I'm giving her a compliment. You're talking about her fun bags. That's my friend's girl. Zipping that banger. Yes, he does.
Sam's just defense. He's defending it.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
He defended us valiantly.
And it was her. Hey, tweet at her. Tell her we want to.
Maybe that was on
That was me.
Maybe that wasn't
Be
her.
nice.
Oh, you're right.
Be nice.
They get a little bit
Be
there.
nice.
You can tell they're like taped down there, too.
These are my friends. I feel like I just threw meat in a barracuda. She's the hottest chick in Minnesota, next to Nick Swartz. No,
the Minnesota's got a lot of hot
This is what I
chicks.
learned about Mall of America. No matter how weird you look, someone will fuck you. That's what I learned. Mall
The
of
other thing
America is a freak show.
The other thing about
with
that
babies.
the other thing about that part of the country is you don't know what you got.
Melissa Frenzy.
It's so cold. Like
Is
you
that your name?
rest to survive. So you can go home. Everybody looks like they weigh 250.
He got called out.
Just keep peeling off the layers. You know what I mean? The more clothes she takes off,
I feel like
the hotter she
kill
is.
it in fucking Minnesota.
Chicago's same though. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Same weather. Same
Hey, dude, I
shitty
get
weather.
that.
Do you get it?
Hey, can we stop? Let's
Talk about your friend's tits that you've been talking
Tweet
about.
at Melissa Frenzy.
Tweet at everybody. Tweet at Melissa. Let us know. Tripoli wants to
Titty
pulling up
fucker.
her fun
Wait,
bag.
she has a kid.
She's a mother.
She's a mother.
All right. Oh, God.
Be nice.
Now I gotta kill a child. Stop it, bro. I'm getting uncomfortable.
She's a mother.
Man. You're making Chad uncomfortable.
She's a mother. Disgusting. Oh, you're disgusting.
Disgusting.
Dude, stop it.
Stop it.
I mean,
Jason's
obviously,
demented.
come in once that we know.
That's true. To his credit.
It always
I
takes the
know the
first
proof of this. These are nice people. He served our country. He's a warrior. Be nice. And they're both
What's the podcast about?
Is it the Taliban?
No, dude.
What's the podcast about? Give them a positive plug.
No, it's a great podcast. It's about a bunch of times. They have some great people on and they just discuss like their jugs. Oh, the Gino Pistachio. I'm out. I'm out. End the show. Call it a day. Thank you guys. Let's get into some
Okay. It's like, let's stop this. You guys are talking so much shit about my friends.
No, I texted you earlier. I thought you heard that.
I hadn't. No.
Oh,
That's
no.
pretty funny.
We listened to it today and we were cracking up.
Sam was pretty funny. These are my friends.
He's trying to defend us. Well, especially Jason's just like.
And then when you sent me that message, I go, okay. Because you go to cities, you're like, all right, I'll do this.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that was the story. I remember that story. And
Yeah, that's funny.
I put two and two together. I'm like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, and I was way wasted at that show. I don't even remember heckling him really. That's
Yeah,
how.
you were heckling him a little bit.
That's fine.
I know.
That was funny, though.
He's forgiven me. We talked about it after, but
Okay, Florentine's question.
Nice. Jim Florentine.
Jim Florentine.
it's a good impersonation.
Jim Florentine.
VH1's That
Yay!
Mail Show. Yay. I got mail. Yay.
Jim Florentine said to ask him why he refuses to wear condoms.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. I haven't worn a condom since I was probably in high school.
Yeah, I'm really reckless. I like it.
When's the last time you had sex with a guy wearing a condom?
Yeah, it's
high school.
like,
You and I did when we first started dating, actually. You don't remember it.
Uh-oh.
Like the first or second time.
Hello.
Really?
Problems. You got it.
Did we? The very first time we had sex? That was
Not
our
the
second date, by the way. Our second date.
Not the first time, but after that we did. When
So
it became
our
more
second
regular.
date, right? Our second date. I invite her to be my date for my work Christmas party. And things went great, obviously. And my intention was that I'm not going to sleep with this woman tonight because I really like her. And so I'm not going to...
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. I actually wanted to see if I could, wait a little while.
Yeah.
We did. And the rest is history.
It worked out.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out, yeah. That's true.
So you're basically saying I cougared you.
No, not that you cougared me, that you let me get in your pants on the second date.
Yeah, it was easy for sure. That's okay.
Not the first date.
No.
At least
Now,
you waited till the
does that
second.
hurt the podcast?
What do you mean?
If there's a lady likes you or a guy who likes him or her?
I don't know.
Is there a problem? I mean,
Sure, she gets plenty. I'm sure I know at least at the beginning. I'm probably assuming still to this day you get plenty of messages from would-be suitors.
Yeah.
We used to have a segment about dudes that messaged you.
Yeah, I remember
listen to
one
the
wanted
podcast.
me to meet him in the desert.
Oh, wow.
He wanted to go take me out to dinner.
He's like, meet me. He said something like, meet me in the desert
There's
on
this
date.
Mexican restaurant at this date and this time.
But he didn't say where in the desert. Just come to the desert, any desert. Just come to the desert. I'll find you.
So people are so weird.
I know.
And then you're gonna crawl in my trunk.
So
and you're gonna be quiet.
So how do you guys know Eddie Ift?
The first time we met him was he came to town, and what was it? 2 years ago? 2 years ago, something like that. He came to town with the bingo bus. We were on his podcast.
Okay.
It was in the summer 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was in July.
On your birthday.
Yeah, on my birthday, that's right. And then we were going to go to his bingo fest that he was throwing out
in Seattle.
Yeah. And that whole thing just came crashing down. It was like the Fire Fest.
It was like the Fire Fest. He was the fucking...
Yes. It was Fire Fest. It was Fire Fest.
Eddie was...
the sequel.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. The fucking Bingo Fest was Fire Fest.
Fire Fest.
I need to make some kind of fucking Photoshop for that.
God.
Dude, I love you, Eddie, but you were the fucking Fire Fest promoter.
You were the sequel. It was a Fire
Fest.
Fest.
Get me to go on to that. I'm like, fuck that.
We were gonna go, and we bought plane tickets.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, come on out. He's like, he's like, come on out. The tickets for the fest are on me. You don't have to worry about paying.
The only thing missing was Ja
just
Rule.
fly out here. Ja Rule.
No, not Ja Rule. Who was it?
I love Ja Rule.
Cisco.
We had already bought tickets, plane tickets to go to this thing.
Fucking Eddie.
And literally a day or two later, he's like, it's not happening. I'm like, you motherfucker.
You were the
So we're like, well, we already got these tickets. We can't refund them. And so we
had taken time off of work,
we
too.
had taken time off work. We switched the tickets. So we're like, well, we're just going to go to California and we're going to do fucking Bingo Fest Malibu with Eddie and go see, some of the other comics and shit we know, bro.
Here's the thing about Eddie. He's a phenomenal comic, and I know he loves you guys. He told me distinctively he loves you guys. He goes, he loves you guys.
We love him, too.
Love him. Yeah.
But
we really do.
That fucking bingo fest was bullshit.
We were upset because not only did we did want to go, we wanted to go and fucking.
That was a shit show.
And have a fucking weekend hanging out with those dudes. And
I saw that from a mile away. I'm like, all right, Eddie, I love you, dude. You're fucking funny. Eddie If is funny, dude. He's a great comic.
He is, but he's a shitty planner.
But that fucking bingo fest stinks.
Then we ended up paying twice as much money to switch our tickets so we could fly to California.
Yeah, we basically bought 4 tickets.
Basically bought 4 tickets for 2 of us to go to California. Yeah. We got to hang out. We went to Eddie's house and hung out with him for the day for a bit and shit. But
yeah, he has a good heart. He's a good dude, so he wants to make sure
for us and stuff. It was cute.
And he said great things about you, by the way.
We love Eddie. We really do. He's an awesome dude.
But you guys meant Bingo Fest was a shit show.
It was.
Well, and if it would have actually come to fruition, it would have been a complete shit show too. So it's probably better that it didn't.
It could have been fun.
There would have been people trying to fuck pigs. Like they're gonna have pigs in like tree houses and like. Yeah, that's all that stuff would have happened.
Eddie If
he said the pig, he distinctly said the pig is not allowed to be fucked.
Oh, that's right, he did. That was in the contract.
No matter how pretty the dress is.
Eddie If fucking that bingo show festival stinks.
Yeah,
Firefest.
It doesn't even fucking exist.
You were the Firefest festival guy.
He's the sequel.
Ja Rule-less. I love you, but that's a horrible idea. Terrible.
I would have had a good time.
Lachlan Patterson never showed. Was he there?
Nobody was there. It didn't happen.
Come on, Eddie. And you're funny. You're a great comic, dude. Like, you're a great comic. You're very funny. So that festival was bullshit, though. Terrible.
Okay, hold on. We got more. We got a lot more questions.
And you're a beautiful dad. You're a beautiful husband. I know your daughter Izzy's a great you're a great guy. Let's get that out of the way. He's a great guy.
He is, absolutely.
Eddie knows we love him, but he also knows
I want to make sure I know. I want him to know I love him too. Like he means a lot to me.
I guarantee
he's a great
he agrees
dude.
that Bingo Fest.
But that
he probably feels
festival.
He feels bad about it, even probably.
And he cares about his wife and his kids. Like he's a good dude.
And his dog skateboards is a skateboarder.
Yeah. Okay, Sam Tripoli wants to know, why does Punch Drunk put you in the penalty box?
Well, if you listen to Punch Drunk Sports, I'm the. By the way, Punch Drunk Sports is the longest running podcast of all time. There's, honestly, there's not a longer running podcast. I think Mark Maron and Bill Burr.
Well, wasn't Corolla first?
Corolla was the guy who populated it and made it famous.
Right.
But Punch Drunk was the longest.
When did Punch Drunk start? What year was it?
2008.
Oh shit! That could be.
Sam Tripoli, call in.
That could be. Should we call Sam?
Let's call him in.
Let's call Sam right now. See if he'll answer.
We need a stat guy.
This is turning into an episode of Bye Chad.
Yeah.
That was my podcast. I have no idea that I'm doing. By the way, is that Sam?
Yeah, I'm calling right now.
Here we go. Sam Tripoli. He'll answer. Unless he's on stage.
He's not going to answer.
He's busy. He's working.
I'm busy right now.
All right, let's do this. Once it goes to voicemail, we're going to leave him a message, okay?
Your call has been forwarded. Messaging system. 3, 2.
Let's call Eddie If.
I got to make. I was going to say his number. I did.
Oh, yeah, you don't want his number.
I don't want
That's
his number
a good
broadcast. Hold on. Now you try calling him.
Right.
If he answers you, I'm going to give him. Oh, he's calling back.
Might be you.
Hold on, he's calling back.
He's calling back? All right, here we go.
Tripoli.
Speaker.
Trip.
I'm jumping in the shower. Are you interviewing Chad Zumock?
He's with us right now.
Yeah, we're on the podcast.
I gotta wash my ass. I got an early show. Dude, we sold out.
Are you naked right now?
Yeah, I'm jumping in the shower now.
Do it from the shower.
I'll be back in a couple if you want.
Okay.
All right. You gotta show me how do you pull video and audio off of Skype?
Like to put it on YouTube or what?
Yeah, to use it as a podcast.
I think you have to download an extra driver for that to work.
All right, we'll talk about it in a few.
Yeah, we'll talk about it offline.
Fine.
Okay, bye.
Wow, interesting conversation.
That was riveting.
Wow.
I'm so glad we did that.
He might call back. He said he'll call back after he's done washing his ass. Wait, what was the question? Why do they put you in the penalty box?
I don't know. It's, I'm the new guy. I'm the new guy on the show. So
they just make you the punching bag.
Yeah, I'm the punching bag, and
it actually helps to have a punching bag on a show sometimes.
Yeah, I don't look down upon it,
but it probably should be like an intern kind of dude.
Yeah,
like
I think
somebody who like an absolute nobody that you can just be like, shut the fuck up, Chad.
Right.
John.
Yeah, I think it's
Kevin,
time that you move up a little bit. What can we do to make that happen?
Sam, I don't think Chad deserves to be put in the penalty box anymore. I think Chad has earned his stripes and that he should not be the punching bag. You should find a new punching bag for Punch Drunk. Somebody that...
They should take volunteers.
Yeah.
Like run a contest.
Yeah. Do interviews.
You get to be the next punching bag.
But the thing about Sam Tripoli is I met him my first year in comedy. Like, we became friends out of the gate. We were tight.
He's that kind of dude, though, that'll, like, put his arm around you. And
down hard.
Yeah.
And if I could use this platform with you two...
Absolutely, please do.
I want to promote a comedian named Brody Stevens, who's a dear friend of mine. I love him more than life, and he was so funny, dude. He was like, dude, Brody Stevens meant so much to me as a comic.
I know, he meant a lot to a lot of people. And we were talking about this earlier.
I hate that he's gone right now. I hate it so much.
He's the kind of dude where, like, you could tell that everybody loved him. He was so loved by the way that they talked about him before when he was still alive.
Yes. When I was alive, I would tell how awesome he was.
Right. Yeah. He's just one of those rare, and we've never met him, but just by the way, like, all you guys, all of the friends talked about him while he was still around.
Well, and you guys obviously all have personal it's not just about the comedy. It's about the comedy probably brought you together as friends, but you're friends because of your relationships that you've had with each other and over the years and time.
He meant everything. Like, with that saying, like, we would have conversations. When I was driving from Denver to Omaha, we had a 2-hour conversation on the phone. And the fact that he's not with us anymore, it's fucking hard, man. I'm getting emotional right now.
No, it's totally understandable.
And I know that it was well known that he was battling with, like, anxiety and depression and all that. But it's still, like, I don't think anybody saw that coming, right?
I loved him. I loved him so much. He was such a good dude.
You never see that coming. And it's going to take time. You'll get it. You'll get there. It's not going to be. You'll
really fresh,
have good days and bad days, but you can't expect yourself to get over it right now. And it's going to take a long time.
I know.
And he would want you to deal with it, though. Like, he would want you to be happy and smile and laugh. And I know that's harder.
I really did love him.
Okay. Thank you.
What happened?
Doors are opening soon?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Let's rock it.
But you are allowed to feel sad. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. But you also get to be happy, too.
Yeah, man. Brody was like family to a lot of people.
No, he was an amazing comic, and I can't I don't care. I sell merch after my stage. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I want people to follow him on YouTube and social media. Just watch him.
Yeah.
He meant a lot to me as a person, and he was a big influence in my career. And he's not here anymore, and it's sad. It's Sam Tripoli, dear friend we talked to. Like, he meant a lot to me, and
I know. I saw that. I saw the video on Tinfoil Hat when Sam got that news while they were filming it.
Yeah,
and he got that phone call. And he didn't believe it.
No.
Like, he's like,
why would you?
Like, no, shut up, stop it. Like, he thought it was some kind of fucking fake news type thing, some gag or whatever. You see that sometimes.
Nothing can prepare you for it.
And
that's the hardest part.
I love him.
And you always will.
Yeah.
And he knew that you loved him too.
I know.
He knew it. That you have to take solace in that too.
Yeah. And I'm doing this thing right now. Like, we're hanging out, we're friends, but Sam, Like, Sam cared about him. I cared about him. Like, it's so weird that he's gone.
All right.
It doesn't make sense.
Shit like that doesn't feel real.
I do this whole Star Wars thing. Like, there's a resistance in the Force. Like, there's a problem in the Force.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he's gone, he's the Force.
Well, and it's kind of one of those things too where you were all friends when he was around and now he's not, and maybe he was kind of that person that kept certain people close together and kind of was like, hey, we're all gonna get together, do whatever. So he would want you guys to all still be as tight as you were, even tighter.
Did you go to the show at the Comedy Store?
I love you, Brody Stevens. I don't know you. I can't believe he's dead. It's so hard. I'm not trying to be this thing.
Oh man, it's
everyone deals with it how they want to. Doesn't matter.
I care about him so much. I miss him.
He was
so much.
Huge part of a lot of people's lives.
He means a lot to me. Like, Brody Stevens is a great guy.
Yeah.
Great comic, dude. Like, he inspired me to take chances.
When did you first meet him?
2005.
Wow. So you've known him for a long time.
And we were friends since I started. And Brody Stevens will always be I love him to death. I will always love him. And my thoughts and prayers go to his family. And, I know his sister and his mom. Thank you. Dude, he's a fucking baller.
I know.
Great dude.
Yeah.
Great dude.
Well, and this is good for you to get this out. Maybe you haven't yet, right?
I think so. I don't know.
It's like you're just
I've cried a lot.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good too. But talking about it is kind of therapeutic too.
Maybe being on your podcast, maybe made something happen. I don't know.
I hope so. That would make me happy.
Frenzy super jugs tend to bring emotions out of people. They really do.
I don't know about that.
Maybe you are the lady.
It's not. It's don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're being too emotional or anything like that, man.
No.
That's somebody you love. That was a family member,
And you know what we'll do on all our future shows is we'll promote his comedy too, and just
please,
give a shout out and talk about it, or just bring something up. Hey, go check this out.
I'm 16 years in my comedy. I will always promote his specials. I will never stop promoting it. I have albums. I have stuff online, but dude, go see Brody Stevens. I don't know where the proceeds go, but I just want people to see him.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about him.
Dude, he's shit. He's the shit.
If you listen to him on podcasts, he's hilarious, but you can tell he's the nicest fucking guy.
Yeah, that's what.
He's a fucking sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
He loved you.
Yeah,
right? He took a personal. I met him and I could tell he cared about me right away.
Yeah.
Fucking Brody.
Genuine person.
Brody Stevens. Brody Stevens. Watch his shit. He's a great dude.
He seemed like one of those. He seemed like one of those guys that spent every ounce of his caredness on other people and none on himself.
Yeah.
He didn't care about himself. He put all of that towards everyone else.
This guy knew Zach Galifianakis at his height.
Yeah.
But he would pay attention to the lowest common denominator, the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Just to make sure they're okay. And I want people to know that how great he was. Wherever this goes, I don't care. I'm just being honest. This is what it is. Brody Stevens was an amazing man. He was a great dude.
Fucking legend now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, even when he was alive, everybody that knew him.
Yeah.
And when there's something special about someone like him who's just kind to every person they meet, I can picture him holding doors open for people, or you know what I mean, just those little things where he just pays attention to people and treats them well. Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. He paid attention to the little people, little people, like the dishwasher, the guy who was just walking around.
And they probably
to know who you were.
Yeah, and they probably weren't little people to him. They were just they're people. People.
What's one of your favorite feel good stories? Like a happy memory, a good story about Brody that you remember?
I told this story about Brody on my pod. Well, actually, I was at the Comedy Store during his benefit. I told this story. I was on stage in front of a sold-out show, Brody was hilarious because he had, in the back of his mind, he knew what comedy was. He loved comedy.
Yeah.
And there was a radio show called Bob and Tom.
Yep.
Bob and Tom is huge in the Midwest.
Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it was a thing. So Brody knew that, and I did a podcast with him in 2013, 2014, and I go, Brody, hey, I just want to let you know, Brody, I'm talking to him as a friend.
Yeah.
I go, Bob and Tom know who you are. I just want to let you know, we're doing our thing. It's fine. And then he goes, well, here's the thing about Bob and Tom. Bob and Tom don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm doing and what I'm doing. He's doing his whole Brody, whatever. He goes, I'm doing what I do. Bob and Tom's not paying attention. They're just not paying attention to what I do. Meanwhile, he's been on Joe Rogan, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer's podcast. And so we're doing our podcast. We're hanging out, and back to Bob and Tom. I do a show a year and a half later. We're in Texas, and no one knows. Dude, we're in Austin, Texas. Nobody's. Brody's bombing, by the way. He's not doing well.
Yeah.
I love Brody. He's hilarious, but he's not doing well.
Yeah.
He's like, Hangover 2, Hangover 1. He's never been on Bob and Tom.
He's listening to kids.
By the way, no one in Texas knows what Bob and Tom is.
Yeah.
Right, they don't know
idea.
either. Yeah.
No idea what the fuck he's talking about. Never been on Bob and Tom. That's how great Brody was.
Yeah.
He made that joke for me. He made me want to laugh.
Yeah.
No one is around. So Brody Stevens, God damn it, fucking follow him.
Yes.
I can't believe he's gone. I miss him so much. I really do love him with all my heart. The fact that he did that is like he made me laugh. No one, 355 people. No one knows who's Bob and Tom. Nobody gives a fuck. But me, I'm laughing.
He did that one out for you, huh?
He did that for me. He did that for me. And God damn it, Brody, thank you. So.
All right, we need to pick this up a little bit.
Let's wrap it up.
Probably wrap it up. It's what?
Hold on,
almost 6?
we got a couple more questions.
Sorry for crying earlier.
No, hey man,
don't ever say sorry for that.
I guarantee you.
We do
many
judge.
fucking tears shed for that man.
Yeah,
you know,
no, it's you love somebody.
Yeah,
it's so hard.
It is hard.
Dude, if anyone calls you a pussy for crying about...
I'll punch him in the dick if they do.
Brody, I'll fucking punch him in the dick, too. You punch him in the dick, I'll punch him, up high.
Okay. Perfect.
Brody Stevens is the shit, dude. Follow him and Google him and watch his YouTube videos.
Go buy all his shit.
I love him so much. He meant a lot to me. He really did mean a lot to me. So.
He always will, too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sam wants to know.
Sam's an asshole.
I know, Sam. Sam's an asshole that we love.
He's not.
He wants to know, how great is Sam Tripoli?
That's fitting.
I really do love Sam. Sam cares about comics. He's one
of a kind.
Dude, 5 years ago, I did a tour with him. We stayed at his parents' house, and I met his mom. His mom is such a sweetheart. She's an adorable lady.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I get why Sam's a decent guy.
Yeah.
His mom's so nice.
She would.
His mom, this loving whatever Sam has.
I can see that. Is he a mama's boy then too? Is he a mama's boy? He loves.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know he has a brother and his dad, but I met his mom, and whatever's great about Sam is from his mom.
I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah, he's 100%. A mama's boy, and he's great because of his mom.
Yeah.
Everything else, fuck Sam Tripoli.
So, Sam Tripoli is great, because of his mom and nothing else.
That's
right?
it.
Fair. All right. I
am on record.
I agree. I'm down.
Whatever's great about Sam is because of his mom.
Mama Tripoli, for pushing out that
amazing lady. By the
Sam.
way, she's a sweetheart. Like she's fucking awesome.
She's got to be to put up with Sam.
Dude, I met her. Like
does she cook for you like when you were there?
We did this tour. Like we hung out and. She just like the fucking neighborhood loves her. Like she's such a great person.
That's cute.
Yes, it's so cute.
Sam sent in like 5 questions.
Sam's an asshole.
He wants to know: have you become more politically correct since moving to Silver Lake?
I live in Los Feliz.
When did you move back to Cali? Because this is like twice now you've been in LA.
Yeah, I started in LA, and then in 2019 I just moved back.
Oh, just recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back in the mix.
Wow, how come? You're getting sick of Ohio?
I live in Cleveland. It's just who cares?
Yeah.
I was traveling, and I don't know.
You found yourself going out to LA all the time, anyways.
Yeah, I was going there anyway.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The last question from Sam is: tell us about By Chad.
That's a podcast that Sam created where he records our conversations. By the way, I don't even know. Like, I have a podcast. It's called the Sit Down ZUMOCK podcast.
Yes, an actual podcast.
But my most popular podcast is something Sam came up with where he just records them. It's called By Chad. I'm literally, I don't know what's going on.
Conversations, right?
Yeah, it's out there. It's
legit. It's like on Google Podcasts.
Like, I did a show with Dolph Ziggler on Thursday, and people were like, By Chad, By Chad. I'm like, what? What's going on?
I bet you Sam fucking loves it too. That thing's getting more heat than your actual show.
The podcast I don't want the most.
Right.
Yeah.
The one you do not care about whatsoever.
He was saying that on Instagram earlier too because we promoted By Chad.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Sit Down ZUMOCK is my podcast.
Sit Down ZUMOCK.
No one cares about it.
No, it's a good podcast.
Care about it.
I've been listening to it.
Yeah.
I told you I listened to the one with Ester, the recent one, and then and I think Sam called into that one, right?
Koo.
Yeah, Esther Koo, who's from Chicago, not Ohio.
Yeah, Chicago.
Did you just call her a cunt? Yeah. She'd probably appreciate that.
I did not condone that, Esther, on National Women's Day.
She's
just
funny.
So you know.
She's fucking funny. Oh, what happened to are you muted?
No, I don't know.
Hit your button. I think you muted at some point.
Yep, no, you're good.
I wonder how long you've been muted. Here, tighten this thing.
Sorry.
We're going to wait it up.
Tighten those. There you go, so it doesn't move.
Who's talking?
I hope it hasn't been muted for too long.
The whole time. Now it's good.
This is tight. It's weird.
Do you want it in a different direction?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
And then we have one final question we have this super fan, this like hardcore listener of the show.
Sure.
Who kind of creeps us out at times.
Yeah.
But his name is Ben Fellows, and he constantly writes in questions, especially for comedian guests. He wants to know, do you stand up or do you sit down when you wipe after taking a shit? Is this the second time he's asked that same question?
I know, he kind of has an obsession with
I think he asked Brett Ernst the same thing. After you're done shitting, do you stand up to wipe?
I've done both. Like, there's no like.
I stand up.
Yeah, I stand up. There's no rhyme or reason. I just do it.
I stand up, but there's no exactly
thinking behind it.
I stand up.
It depends on. I feel like it depends on the type of.
Well, I stand up. I stand up. I stand up and then I kind of bend over so my butt opens up a little bit, and then I wipe it.
There's nothing behind it.
I think
like,
more importantly is what you use to wipe. Like, you have to use the baby wipes for adults that are flushable.
Every time, yes.
Like, there's no reason to use toilet paper anymore.
First I'll wipe with toilet paper, like one wipe, and then I bust out the wet wipes.
I'm ready for a bidet. Like, just squirt water on that, get it done.
You could always go shit. You could always go shit to shower.
Well, yeah, that's the worst. And I think Sam Tripoli brought this up on one of his podcasts. But when you actually take a shower, and then afterwards you have to take a shit, and you're like, God, I just took a shower. Like, now I have to take another shower.
You have to try to coordinate your shits with your showers.
I know, but it doesn't always work that way.
I shit every single morning. You're muted again. Don't hit that button, dude.
No, now he's not. Now he's not. Good. It's good. Now he's muted. No, he's good.
Just hanging out.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Good?
No, you're good.
No, hold on. No, he got like unplugged.
Are we good?
Or something.
Are we good? Can you hear me?
It's just got on.
Wow.
You can use it as like Bob Barker.
Like you're on stage.
I'm the Bob Barker.
You can just hold it.
The Price is Right.
Price is Right, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I can't believe you didn't hear us talking shit about you guys on the podcast.
We have now.
I know.
Well, they didn't talk shit about me, and they didn't necessarily talk shit about
It wasn't
Melissa,
shit, but we're talking about you.
But it was, I don't know. It told me. Sam didn't even tell me.
It didn't get back.
It didn't. I don't know how it didn't, but Sam didn't say nothing.
Fuck.
It's okay. We heard it today.
No.
Yeah. But it's funny that you guys were talking about us, and then now you're on the show, not even knowing that you're coming on
that's really
the show
weird.
that you were talking about a couple weeks ago or a month ago or whatever.
I just wanted to get back to you, but
It's almost better that it ended up that way.
Yeah. And then
Oh, you were the two. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got see, it's Saturday right now. You've got 2 shows tonight. Do you have just one show tomorrow?
Possibly, yes.
You hate Sundays, right? Just like
I just hate anything.
Every comedian.
I hate all the things.
I hate everything.
It's not even like I'm looking at this crowd. Like they're here to see me right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care.
There's people literally about 10 feet from us, sitting here at the House of Comedy to watch the show.
Yeah.
And they might be able to hear Chad saying, "I just don't give a fuck."
It seemed like
they saw him ahead of time.
So he's like, all these people are here to see me, and I just don't give a fuck.
They seem like nice people, but I'm just done.
They're probably fine.
I'm gonna go up with whatever bullshit I have to do. And blah blah blah. Joke.
Joke.
Are you wanting to like get into the acting or?
No, I've done all that. Like I've done all that. Like I've been around. Like acting has been around, so it's not like a thing.
You just don't want to do the road as much.
It's getting old.
Yeah.
I would
The road
imagine.
is getting old.
Yeah. So if you could pick your ideal situation in a couple months from now, like what would make you be like, fuck yeah, this is fucking awesome?
What do you want to do? What do you want to be?
Just gonna be centralized where I don't have to travel somewhere to make my money, because I'm making.
Right.
By the way, with respect to the House of Comedy, they paid me really, really, really well.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to go somewhere to make that money. I want to stay in town.
Right.
Yeah.
But in LA, it takes you like 3 hours to get somewhere that's usually 20 miles away. Like
Either way.
that investment in time is a lot, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, the Comedy Store, the comics don't get paid shit at the Comedy Store, right?
It's just,
even the big
those
names.
are like quick cash grabs.
Right. And
even Neil Brennan, Joe Brennan, they're making like $25.
Right.
It's nothing.
But what about the other clubs in town? You know, when you go to the Ice House or
Ice House is nice.
Or
Laugh Factory,
or the Improv or shit like that.
It depends on what the situation is or the deal. Like,
right?
If it's my show, I might make a lot of money.
Yeah,
it depends. So,
do they do any any comedy festivals consistently throughout the country? Like, is there one that travels?
Well, I
know in Austin they probably have their little.
There's a lot of comedy festivals.
But that travel all over the country during different dates, or ones that are in specific cities.
But isn't that something too that a lot of comedians hate doing, is those festivals, especially when you've been doing comedy for a long time?
The festivals where you get noticed, you get exposure. So,
but those are for more people that are kind of coming up in comedy, right?
Right.
Doing it for a whole lot, for real long. Once you've been in the game for 15, 20 years, you're like, I want to do a fucking festival.
Sure.
Right.
My buddy Brody, who I just cried over, he did a lot of festivals.
Right. But it's, you're there for how long? multiple days, and you're a lot of times they're outside, and there's also bands and shit. It's just not it's not a setting for comedy, really. Those festivals.
No, it's terrible for comedy, but you get noticed.
Acoustics are dog shit.
Right.
Yeah,
People
but
like
that's a lot like bands. There's been maybe a handful of all the bands I've ever gone to see where they actually sounded good in real life.
Yeah.
Usually they sound like shit.
When you're trying to do comedy, you're trying to do music in an open field.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to come across very well sound-wise.
No. Nope, it's not.
All right. What do you think? Should we wrap this up?
I think so, since
people are ready.
I'm actually down to eat.
I'm going to stuff my face.
Are you hungry?
With something.
I'm hungry.
Should we go get some food?
Or some food?
Let's go get some fucking food.
Yeah, we need to.
Another drink and some food?
Drinking food.
All right, let's see this.
Make it happen.
Chad Zumock.
How do people listen?
You are now a friend, and you're Sarge approved.
You're Sarge approved.
How do we subscribe and listen
to this show?
Yeah,
everywhere. We're sponsored by Twin City Aerial and Radio Public.
Radio Public.
Radio Public.
You can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify.
We're on all of them. All the podcast apps.
Yep.
Listen to Sit Down Zumock. Don't listen to By Chad.
Yeah, don't listen to By Chad.
Sit Down Zumock. It's on. I got it. Look at this. Look at this right here. Let's see. Where's it? Right there. Boom. Sit Down Zumock.
Yay!
It's on there. I got Florentine's on there. See, Bowden. All the dudes that have been on our show. Kevin Farley.
Brody Stevens.
They're on Brody Stevens. Go buy all his shit. Buy all his albums, his specials. Support Brody Stevens in any way possible. And support Chad Zumock because he's fucking hilarious.
Go to Brody.
Dude.
And we love him.
Yes. All right.
Chad, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Boom.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up. Go and follow Chad Zumock. Listen to his podcast, Sit Down Zumock. Awesome podcast. Follow him on all the social medias and go buy his album. A white guy named Chad. Also, Brody Stevens. Go follow all his shit. Buy his specials. Support him. And Twin City Aerial, thank you for sponsoring this episode. Find them at twincityaerial.com and the Radio Public app in your Google Store and Apple stores. Listen to the show on Radio Public. Do it. All right, we're going to play another song by our man Cullah in honor of his album coming out next month. And it seems like it's a little bit of a tearjerker type song. And we'll play this one in honor of Brody Stevens. We never knew Brody, but we know a lot of his friends that are friends with us, and we know how important he was to them. So we like to honor him for them. All right. Thanks for listening. Later, fuckers.
Some water to wash the fire down, blow me some kisses to break my lonely frown. Send me your loving so I can live again. There's always trouble around my every bend. Save my soul, hold it close and don't let go. Save my soul, hold it close and don't let go. high, but why? When I will certainly die. When I breathe on my breath, it's only done to prolong my death. But when you show me love and respect, I lie awake and cry and shake. I see that love is mine. Everything else is a waste of time. Save my soul, hold it close and don't let go. Save my soul, hold it close and don't let go. Save my soul.